Why are you making me hungry?
Why am I interrupting you? I'm so eager to just...
You're hungry. Cub's hungry, you guys.
I feel like
so sweet.
We've just been away for too long.
We have.
How dare you?
I don't know. The more you guys request me and tell me to come back, I'll come back. But if I see that you guys aren't interested, though. Hello and welcome to the View's Kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a flavorful tofu tostada. Now let's get started on this recipe. Amigos, we're going to check our oil. I use a wooden spoon, a wooden chopstick with no coating. And when you see those bubbles, that means that your oil is nice and hot and ready to fry these tortillas.
And if you see smoke?
If you see smoke when you're frying other things, it's not gonna work, but we're frying a tortilla and it's fine if you see a little bit of smoke. Just lower your temperature, and sometimes the tortillas are cold, so they lower the temperature in your oil anyways.
Oh, I see. So that's why you keep them out for a little bit on your counter.
A little bit. It just depends on the tortillas. Each tortilla fries differently, especially the store brand, the regular store brand like Guerrero, those kind of tortillas.
But wait, sorry to interrupt, but we have an entire video dedicated to tostadas.
We sure do, friends. We have a whole video dedicated to tostadas, and we'll link it in the description area. And there is a tostada recipe that, I don't know, some of you might be interested in. And it shows you how to make your tostadas.
Oh, I remember that tostada. It was magical.
It was such a fancy tostada,
felt so
girl.
Special.
And boom, done. Tastes like corn chips when you add a little bit of salt.
I like that tip.
Make sure you wrap your tofu around your kitchen cloth or some paper towels just so that you can get all that excess water out, okay? And now we're gonna grate our tofu like if it was cheese.
Since you're rating the tofu, do you give it an A+?
Yes. And I'm using the chunkier, not the super thin one that I tend to do for the recipes. Just this one. And if you don't want to grate it, you don't have to. It's just whatever you prefer for a bite, okay? I just know that sometimes when you make tofu tostadas and you have the big cubes, they just fall off and they're bouncy and juicy, and you know what they do. And now we're gonna coat our tofu with a little bit of flour. The flour is gonna absorb the rest of the moisture that's in there, and it's also gonna help us crisp up our tofu because we want it to get a nice little crisp sear kinda, just so that it can absorb some flavor, because you know tofu can be bland at times. And all you're looking is to coat your tofu. You're gonna notice that some of it feels damp, some of it starts crumbling. That's okay, it's gonna work. You'll need poblano, tomato, garlic, onion, cilantro, your choice of veggie bouillon, paprika, and cumin. If you have smoked paprika at home, use that for this recipe. And if you don't, use whatever paprika you have on hand. This is how I make my vegan cotija cheese. I use cashews and nutritional yeast. And those of you that are concerned about your vitamins, add a little bit more nutritional yeast. This is delicious. And we're just gonna blend it until, well, you'll see what the consistency we need. If you notice, you can just press it together and it's compact, but then you can just sprinkle it over the top, and you just have to be gentle. Just make sure when you're done, keep it in your refrigerator. It stays for a while. And if you don't have cashews, you can use peanuts, or you can use whatever other nuts you have access to. It's gonna change the flavor slightly, but it'll still work for the recipe. I'm using olive oil today, but you can use whatever oil you're comfortable with. Our pan is currently on a medium heat. After a minute, once your oil heats up, you're gonna add your tofu. We're gonna continue to cook for 4 minutes, and I am not gonna move our tofu. I want it to sear crispy on that side, or as crispy as we can get it. After 3 to 4 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and mix it around. As you can see here, we were able to sear the outside and crisp the tofu. You asked me that you wanted more of a chicken style looking protein, and that's what I'm giving you today. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And this is going to take us another 4 to 6 minutes to do, and that's what you want to achieve. Not all of it's going to be perfect like this, just most of them are going to end up looking like a crispy seared
piece of chicken.
Piece of chicken. After 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt, and that is to taste, your cumin, and your paprika. Stir all the ingredients together. Can you smell that?
I do.
It's instant. You're going to continue to cook on a medium heat for another minute, and then you're going to turn this off.
Ooh, yeah.
If you cook it any longer, you're going to end up burning your cumin, and it's just going to create a mess. We just want to infuse those flavors and that seasoning into our tofu. Now, doesn't this look like little ground chicken?
It does. Like ground turkey.
Ground turkey, ground chicken.
Yeah.
Yummy. Set your pan on a medium heat and add a little bit of oil. I'm using olive oil today, as I mentioned earlier. And we're going to let that warm up about 30-40 seconds. Add your tomato, your onion, and your garlic. And we're going to continue to cook this for 3 to 4 minutes, okay? We want them to sweat. We want the tomatoes to get nice and soft. After 3 to 4 minutes, you're going to notice that your tomatoes are nice and soft, that when you get your spoon and you give it a little bang bang, they just mush up. That's what we want. That's when you're going to add your chile. Now, for those of you that don't have access to Poblano, I know that you guys have access to canned Hatch or Anaheim. Go ahead and use that. Add your veggie bouillon. After you stir your veggie bouillon in here, just go ahead and continue to cook for another minute or two, okay? And right now my pan is on a low heat. Okay, friends, we're coming to an end. So now you want to add your cilantro. Cilantro haters, look away and keep it out. Turn your pan off. Mix all your ingredients, and now we're ready to assemble our tostada. Add some mayo to your tostada, and this is vegan mayo with a little bit of pepper.
Yummy.
And smear it all on the bottom. Add your sofrito. I know I said sauce earlier because those are usually the ingredients I use to make a good sauce. We're gonna add our wannabe chicken. Lettuce.
Avocados from Mexico. That commercial gets stuck in my head.
You sound like the kids. Your avocado.
It's from Mexico.
De Mexico. You're making the avocado nervous, girl. It's sliding. We're going to sprinkle a little bit of our vegan cotija. Or a lot. It's going to be up to you. Make it rain.
It does taste like cotija cheese, those of you that are wondering.
It's excellent. Who's ready for a taste?
Me.
Yes.
Tapatio.
Tapatio. Tapatio. In order to get a good amount of salsa on here, you got to give it a little spank.
That's good.
Like that?
Perfect.
Say ah. You sound really happy and excited. I like that.
You're so good.
My turn.
You created magic.
My turn. As always, Views Club and Bowel Notification Squad, Cloud and I are wishing you the best. We absolutely adore you. And we want to give a special thank you to some Views Club Junior. We heard that you're paying more attention in your Zoom class, and Zoom teachers, thank you guys so much for doing what you're doing. And thank you all for eating your fruits and your vegetables and taking at least one day out of the week to keep it meatless. And on that one, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Adios. Yeah, that's amazing. I've just been getting stuff all over my face for the past week. Let it happen, everybody.
Is that apple cider?
I told you guys I'm on this apple cider kick, hot or cold, and that's the best apple cider in the whole world to me.
It is. I have the apple cider, the cups, and the straws listed on our Amazon storefront. If you need help finding it, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, sometimes you want a little bit sweeter. We've been doing a lot of agua frescas, and I really like it. It's not that much sugar. It's this one right here.
And it's vegan.
You end up having one serving of sugar, but you can have it hot or cold with, like, if it's hot with little marshmallows, or it's just fun, and it keeps you from drinking soda or any kind of the naughty drinks. I'll end up having about 3 of these tostadas.
It's Bebe's lucky day. He loves these.
And he loves tofu.
He does.
He loves mom's tofu and grandma's tofu. Does he like your tofu, girl, when you make it?
I really don't make him tofu. I make him other stuff.
There's a lot.
Kimchi and rice. Korean food. I learned how to make Korean food so that I could give them part of their culture when you and their dad are not around.
Yes, and it's funny because for years my sister always had kimchi and rice available when my babies would go to her place. So I think it's cute.
I have all their Korean snacks on hand. I even learned how to make the kimbap rolls because of them.
I'm proud of you. Good job. Thank you. Show up for your nieces and nephew, for your cousins, your family. Show up.
That's right.
It's perfect. It's flavorful. There's nothing more to say. You gotta make it.
Those crumbs are really the best, girl. So good.
If you're scared of tofu, you're not after this. For a while I didn't eat that many tostadas, and once I get into tostadas, it's over, and now I'm thinking of one of your recipes that we have for tostadas.
Oh, yeah.
I have to veganize it for you guys. Qué rico.
Buen provecho, mija. This is my pre-game meal right here. That's the tostada, some salsa you had in there. You always have salsa in those containers. So.
Yes, I do. You're shameless. You're just dipping it in because you know you're going to eat all that salsa.
This is delicious.
Why are you making me hungry?
Why am I interrupting you? I'm so eager to just...
You're hungry. Cub's hungry, you guys.
I feel like
so sweet.
We've just been away for too long.
We have.
How dare you?
I don't know. The more you guys request me and tell me to come back, I'll come back. But if I see that you guys aren't interested, I'll slowly ease my way out, you know?
Baby, come back.
Ooh, any other fool could see.
You saved me one time. I was going to give this dude some bland tostadas, and I was like, wait a minute. Let me put some...
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Every 90s song. And then that horn. What is that called? That party horn?
What, like the boat horn?
Yeah.
Se pican, se pican.
Tú te picas.
Tú te picas.
Yo me pico todo el día.
Yo me pico con sabritas y cositas.
Ooh, we're on this new sabrita kick.
You guys don't even want to know.
You don't want to know.
If you guys want another snack video, let us know because it's on.
Ooh, it's crazy. It's burning rubber, dude. Dust is coming out of it. You want them to sweat like you sweat?
Girl, don't make me start singing some
Do you know a song from
You know, you are my love. That's a rhyming night, girl. Ooh, some Joe. I wanna know. Hey, you know any of the Joe songs?
Doesn't he just have like one?
No, he doesn't. You're awful for that. You guys, let her know in the comments another Joe song. Link it. I don't know, because this girl.
I'm sorry. I knew I had a man in the 90s, girl.
Excuse me. I did, but I didn't do like adult things in the 90s, girl. I was too young. You were grown.
I was doing grown.
You were doing grown things there.
I was closing the door.
I was a little Care Bear.
Baby. I wanna do
all of the things your man will do. I'll do them for you. I'll be there for you. I was doing my hip move like a little snake, that 90s move, you know.
You were doing club dancing in the 90s.
I was doing that SWV like lean.
SWV.
We're gonna do the electric slide.
I'll do it right now.
Don't do it, please don't.
I hate when I do that.
Don't embarrass me.
I know the old and the new.
I know, you embarrass me. I'm making it rain everywhere but on the tostada. You guys like that?
I was gonna say that, but I've said too much.